Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. In this video, I will react to Entitled Karen Will Regret This for Life. Now, this is going to be a good one because, I mean, these Karens, I just don't know what's happening in society. Like, what is going on? I know things are hard, you know, financially, I get that, but still, you know, you should be able to behave yourself. Like, you know, just comport yourself in a normal fashion. Don't be entitled, don't be rude, don't be nasty, just be polite, that normal stuff. But it seems that people can't do that anymore. And this video here, I'm sure she's gonna do, he or she, they're gonna do something really bad. Like, I mean, if they're gonna regret this for life, it's got to be something pretty bad. So I cannot wait to see this one. Let's do it.
What happens when a Karen's actions go viral? Do they become famous? Do they suffer more severe consequences? Or is it both? Let's find out. This is Karen's before the fame and where they're at now. Hermit Patty, also known as Allison Edel or Karen, is a white Christian 47-year-old woman from San Francisco. She was the CEO and owner of Treatwell, a California-based company that produces cannabis-based tinctures and edibles. Her business was doing well. Products constantly sold out in more than 6 dispensaries until this happened.
This woman don't want to let a little girl sell some water. She calling police on an 8-year-old little girl. You can hide all you want. The whole world gonna see you, boo.
Why?
Yeah, and illegally selling water without a permit? Yeah.
On my property.
Not your property.
Selling
little girl was
water
trying to sell bottled water so she could go to Disneyland. Now her story has exploded into a flood of controversy. That video of her neighbor calling the police, now viewed more than 1 million times.
Cold water, $2 only.
This morning, 8-year-old Jordan Rogers is an internet sensation for selling bottled water on the street in front of her house.
If you didn't catch that,
Why would she do this? Why?
she called 911 because an 8-year-old was selling water without a permit at the front of her house. Imagine that for just 1 second. Yeah, pretty evil. The second this clip went viral, Permit Patty faced an insane amount of backlash. Edel told Today that she had asked the girl Jordan Rogers and her mother Erin Austin repeatedly to keep their voices down, but Austin denied this, stating that Edel directly demanded to see a permit to sell water from the 8-year-old. Here's a new segment in which she was interviewed during.
I tried to be polite, but I was stern, and I said, please, I'm trying to work, you're screaming, you're yelling. And people have open windows, it's a hot day, can you please keep it down?
Austin tells a different
But she was only saying $2 water or something like that. Like, she didn't sound like she was screaming to me. What do you guys think?
story.
She never asked us to be quiet. She just came out and directly demanded to see a permit to sell water from an 8-year-old.
Many viewers circulating the clip called on marijuana dispensaries to boycott Treatwell. In response, several companies issued statements saying that they would no longer sell Treatwell's products. Quote, Treatwell was one of our best-selling products, but to us, integrity is always before profits. Magnolia, a dispensary based in Oakland, California, wrote in an Instagram post, quote, for our remaining inventory, we are doing blowout deals and donating all proceeds to a local non-profit.
Oh my
The
God.
dispensary's Bloom Room, Apothecarium, and Green Trees Wellness also agreed to stop selling Treatwell's products. Herb, a cannabis delivery service, and Ganjli, a marijuana news and review site, also cut ties with Edel's company. Consequently, Permit Patty agreed to quit her role within the business because she believes that Treatwell, its employees, and patients should not have to suffer because of a situation that occurred in an escalated moment. And this, folks, is why you don't get high on your own supply. Speaking of getting high, this next Karen's gotta be up in the sky on something.
Oh
Amy
my
Cooper,
God, what
also known
tragedy.
as the Central Park Karen, is the definition of overreacting, not to mention racist and animal abuser. In May of 2020, Amy was taking her dog for a walk through Central Park in New York with no lead on. Keep in mind that it's clearly posted in signs throughout the park that dogs must be leashed at all times. Christian Cooper was also enjoying his own time walking through the park when he noticed this. He politely asked his Karen to put a lead on her dog, and this is what ensued.
Please stop. Sir, I'm asking you to stop.
Please don't come close to me.
Sir, I'm asking you to stop recording me.
Please don't come close to me.
Please take your phone off.
Please don't come close to
And
me.
I'm taking pictures and calling the cops.
Please call the cops. Please call the cops.
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
Please tell.
Wow. Oh, you scumbag. I'm going to tell them that there's an African-American man. Oh.
Tell them whatever you like.
Just because he asked you to put a leash on your dog.
Excuse me?
Is she on drugs? She looks like she's on drugs.
I'm sorry, I'm in the Ramble, and there is a man, African American, he has a bicycle helmet. He is recording me and threatening me and my dog.
Threatening?
There is an African American man. I am in Central Park. He is
She's deliberately saying African American to try and elicit a big reaction from the police. It's just so obvious.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you either. I'm being threatened by a man in the Ramble. Please send the cops.
Oh my god. And she's pretending like she's under attack or something.
I don't know.
Thank you.
This
Honestly,
entire
fuck
situation
her.
is
Fuck
an eyesore.
her.
Social profiling, animal general craziness, it's just got it all. Evidently, the clip went viral on social media, thank God, and the law caught up with Amy. On July 6th of 2020, the Manhattan District Attorney announced that Amy Cooper had been charged with filing a false police
was she
report.
convicted
This charge is
of
a
it?
misdemeanor with a penalty of up to 1 year in jail. Amy had this to say about the incident.
I sincerely and humbly apologize.
Shut up.
Officials say her actions that day put Christian Cooper's safety at risk.
Yeah.
In a statement, the district attorney said in part, fortunately no one was injured or killed in the police response to Miss Cooper's hoax.
I want her to suffer some kind of penalty, like whether it's a big fine or something like that, because, I mean, she was just out of order.
Christian Cooper is calling the case a distraction and said in a statement he remains focused on fixing policing and addressing systemic racism.
Unfortunately, and somehow, this apology seemed to work, as Amy was let off with just about no charges.
All right, Steph, you were talking about the fact that she is actually facing a misdemeanor charge. So what does that mean in terms of punishment? Are we talking jail time?
Yeah, potentially, Hoda. It carries up to a year sentence in jail time, but prosecution says they don't want her to serve jail time. Instead, they want her to attend an education program to better understand the implications of what she did.
After some digging, however, we were able to find out that Amy lost her job and her beautiful dog was taken away from her, so at least there was some justice.
Good.
I hope this pup is with a loving family, eating
Absolutely.
good today. While we're on the topic of
Absolutely.
eating good, this next Karen has been labeled Chipotle Karen. Let's find out why. So, Chipotle Karen, or Jillian Westenberg, is a 32-year-old woman with quite the trigger finger. Jillian was exiting a Chipotle in Orion Township, Michigan with her husband Eric Westenberg when she bumped into African-American 15-year-old Michaela Green. Tequila Hill, Michaela's mother who was with her, states that this then led to an argument and accusations of racism.
Wants to violate a 15-year-old.
No, I'm asking a question. She's a
She
child.
bumped into me when I
So
was...
if she did something wrong, she needs to apologize. If she did
This
something
ignorant
wrong,
this ignorant woman
If
bumped
she
into a
didn't apologize,
15-year-old,
correct?
and you're on camera.
Okay.
You're feeling threatened.
Okay, well go in.
No, Mom.
I got this. You're blocking me from getting
No, we weren't. No, we weren't. No, we weren't. You're ignorant.
So she bumped into the
She's
15-year-old and wouldn't apologize for it? Or has more happened
She's
here?
very ignorant.
Dumbass. Yeah, I said it. You say something, I'll beat your white ass. I will. Do something. Please put your
something.
hands up.
Do something.
Please.
Who the do you think you guys are?
Who do you
Who
think
do
you
you
are?
and your wife think you are?
You're calling her name?
Yeah.
She did nothing to you.
Yeah,
I
she
did it.
apologize.
I
Go
did
ahead,
it.
Kayla.
This one, I don't know about this one. I mean,
Very racist and ignorant.
because I didn't see any footage of her bumping into the woman, into the black 15-year-old. I don't know about this one here. It's a bit more difficult to understand what's going on.
You're racist because you're calling
No,
her
you
name.
bumped it. She bumped into me.
You cannot just walk around calling white people racist. This is not that
Why
type
would
of
you
world.
bump her?
White people
Why
are
would
racist.
you bump her?
No one's
Why
racist.
would you bump her?
I
Why
care
did you
about
say
you.
sorry?
I care
Why
about
did you say
you.
sorry?
And I'm sorry if you
Why
had
did you
an
say
incident
sorry?
which made
If you
someone
bumped
make
into
you
her,
feel
why
like
did you
that.
say sorry?
No one is racist.
If you didn't do
I'm
anything
sorry
right
if
to
you
do
had
that.
something like that.
Ignorant.
What a mess. What a messy
Very.
situation.
Mom, watch.
Oh, is she trying to hit her? Oh my god. Oh my god, she backed up into her. Oh my god.
Jillian then loads a bullet into the chamber of her pistol. If you didn't see it, Tequila's mother was almost hit by Eric Westenberg as they were trying to exit the premises. She then smacked the rear end of the car in anger, leading to the gun being drawn. Deputies responding to multiple 911 calls placed her in handcuffs and confiscated the weapon. She and her husband were arraigned the next day and given $50,000 personal bonds. With some digging, we were able to uncover footage of an interview between Jillian and an investigator.
So you felt like you had no choice at that point, but to pull the gun?
Yeah.
Is that what was in your mind?
Yeah, just, I need to live.
Jillian, along with her husband Eric, were charged with felony assault, which carries a sentence of 1 to 20 years in prison, depending on the specific provisions of the state sentencing guidelines. The case is expected to be wrapped up early next year. For the meantime, however, we were able to find out that both Jillian and Eric lost their jobs after the incident. Honestly, this one's pretty messy. A lot of people support both sides here, but in my not so expert Australian opinion, I really don't see any reason to pull a gun out in this specific situation. Let me know what you think in the comments down.
Wow, what a video. I mean, the first and second one, were completely clear cut for me. The first one, there's a kid who's trying to go to Disneyland. She's selling bottles of water, you know. Why do you need to make a thing of it? Like, why are you asking to see a sales permit? Like, it's not as if her business sold water as well. Like, she was a cannabis dispensary or something like that. I can imagine maybe she had to get a permit, you know, several permits to, you know, for her to do business. But the kid's just trying to sell some water. Like, I don't know why, you know, and look, you know, now you don't work for the company anymore. It's impacted your life. And the second one, just absolutely just horrific. That woman who, you know, she was all hysterical, like on the phone to the police, making it seem like he was like attacking her, like physically assaulting her when he was just standing there recording. Like, I'm glad she lost her job. But the third one was a difficult one for me because I didn't see the incident that led to the black lady and her daughter being angry. I didn't see the incident, so, but then to pull the gun, it was probably unnecessary, you know, just it's complete unnecessary escalation of events that could have led to someone getting shot. So very, very messy, but very entertaining video for sure. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.